In the heart of a vast and evocative desert landscape, surrounded by dramatic rocky canyon formations shaped over time, this project introduces a small yet striking house designed to feel like a natural presence, as if it had always belonged to this environment. Rather than imposing itself on the land, the architecture establishes a quiet dialogue with it, resting on a slightly elevated area and appearing almost like a sculpted rock carefully placed within the terrain. Its light gray concrete surface contrasts with the deep red tones of the surrounding desert, creating a strong visual identity while maintaining a sense of balance with the context. This material choice is not only aesthetic but also highly functional, as the light color reflects sunlight and helps keep the interior cool during the intense desert summers, turning the building envelope into an active environmental element. The architecture reinterprets the traditional archetype of a house, transforming it into a continuous outer shell where vertical walls gently curve and evolve into a pitched roof. This seamless transition between walls and roof generates a fluid and sculptural form, reducing sharp interruptions and enhancing both structural continuity and thermal performance. The result is a compact volume that feels both familiar and unexpected, simple in its essence, yet innovative in its execution. The outer surface becomes a protective skin, designed to maximize heat dissipation and optimize the relationship between the building and the harsh climate in which it is located. The approach to the house is conceived as a spatial experience in itself. Visitors move through a narrow canyon, a naturally carved passage between rock formations that creates a sense of anticipation and discovery. Along this path, subtle integrated spotlights illuminate the ground and the surrounding surfaces, guiding the movement and emphasizing textures and shadows, especially during the evening hours. This journey leads to a concrete threshold element, a minimal architectural gesture that frames the entrance into the open space where the house is finally revealed. The transition from the enclosed canyon to the wider clearing enhances the perception of the building, making its presence even more impactful. At night, the illuminated path becomes a quiet and immersive experience, transforming the approach into a sequence of light and shadow that gently draws attention toward the house. From this point, a covered concrete staircase begins the ascent toward the elevated platform on which the building stands. The staircase is integrated into the architecture with precision, featuring embedded lighting that softly highlights each step while maintaining a clean and minimal aesthetic. More than just a functional element, it creates a sense of progression and intimacy, partially enclosing the space and offering a moment of transition between the vast openness of the desert and the protected interior of the home. Reaching the top, the entrance is positioned discreetly on one side of the volume, preserving the purity of the main facade and reinforcing the sculptural quality of the building. Upon entering, the interior reveals a single, open and welcoming living space where every function is carefully arranged to maximize comfort within a compact footprint. The kitchen is integrated along one wall, while the dining and living areas unfold naturally in front of it, creating a cohesive and flexible environment. The space is defined by simplicity and warmth, with materials and proportions working together to create a sense of calm and balance. The focal point of the interior is the large front glass wall, an essential element that establishes a direct connection with the surrounding landscape. This expansive opening allows natural light to flood the interior throughout the day, reducing the need for artificial lighting while enhancing the perception of space. At the same time, it frames uninterrupted views of the desert and the distant rock formations, turning the landscape into a constantly changing backdrop for everyday life. The transparency of this facade reinforces the idea of living in close relationship with nature without barriers. From the main living area, a door leads to the more private spaces located at the back of the house. Here, the design maintains the same attention to light and comfort, with carefully positioned openings that ensure privacy, while still allowing natural illumination. The bathroom is conceived as a modern and elegant space, defined by clean lines and refined materials, while the bedroom offers a quiet and intimate atmosphere, designed for rest and contemplation. Despite the limited size of the house, these spaces feel complete and functional, demonstrating how thoughtful design can elevate even the smallest environments. Externally, The house expresses a strong contemporary identity, almost resembling a piece of land art placed within the desert. Its sculptural form and minimal detailing allow it to stand out, yet its materiality and proportions keep it grounded in the landscape. The curved surfaces and continuous envelope are not only aesthetic choices, but also performative elements, designed to improve thermal efficiency and respond to the environmental conditions. In this way, the architecture becomes both expressive and intelligent, combining form and function in a cohesive vision. As evening falls, the atmosphere transforms completely. The warm glow of interior lighting begins to filter through the large glass surfaces, turning the house into a luminous object within the vast and dark desert. The contrast between the illuminated interior and the surrounding landscape creates a sense of intimacy and shelter, making the building appear like a glowing gem resting quietly in the sand. The pathway lights and the integrated staircase lighting further enhance this effect, creating a subtle network of illumination that connects the different elements of the project. Even in the rare moments when rain reaches this arid environment, the house is designed to respond efficiently. The sloped roof allows water to be quickly channeled away, protecting the structure while emphasizing the functional role of its geometry. Every aspect of the design contributes to resilience, ensuring that the building remains comfortable and durable over time. Ultimately, this project represents a refined interpretation of the tiny house concept, where compactness does not mean compromise. It is a home that embraces modernity while remaining deeply connected to its natural context, a place where architecture and landscape coexist in balance. Bold yet respectful, minimal yet expressive, this house stands as an example of how design can create meaningful spaces even in the most remote and challenging environments, offering a new perspective on living in harmony with nature. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more architectural projects and 3D visualizations. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.